Hi, friends. Today I'm going to start with this new series. This series is in called what I call is the business management lessons. So here I recall all those incidents, all those things, whichever I recall from my personal experience, whatever things there were important learning lessons by the real corporates, by the real businessmen across globe, across 300 industries, and it have struck me long time in my memory. Yeah, that was a brilliant way they managed it, and this is the lesson that we as a managers, as a businessmen, this is something that we can learn from it. So I'm starting this with the first incident. This incident is of Cafe Coffee Day founder. When he started for the very first time, when he was a total newcomer, and he went to his uh, family, his father, to get a seed capital. And what is the learning lesson that we can actually incorporate? This is highly suitable for a family-led business, especially for the young entrepreneurs, those fathers whose kids are now growing and they are going to come pretty soon for becoming a second generation entrepreneur, join your businesses, or you might be thinking about going to your family and asking them certain seed capital to run your own business. So this is very interesting and very important learning lesson which I found and I recall. This person was the owner of Cafe Coffee Day chain in India. It Today, as on 2023, he have committed a suicide after a long 25-30 years of successful business career. But we are talking about, I'm telling you the first incident, the very first time when he, before he even started any business, when he went to his family and asked for the money. So that is the first. And what is the learning lesson? What was it? And this success made him many other successes for which he have rided those successes for next 20-25 years and became big. So what was that first initial learning lesson? That is what we are going to focus here. So this person, the owner of Cafe Coffee Day, a chain of Cafe Coffee Day, Mr. Sridhar, he was a South Indian. His father was had a coffee plantation, a 400-acre coffee plantation. So his father was a rich farmer in India, in South India, and they had a coffee plantation which was over 400 acres at that point of time. This was probably somewhere around 1970s, 80s era. This person went to his father and he said, I want to start a business in share market. I want to test my skills in investments and share market. And at that point of time, the story goes from the unconfirmed sources, but majorly this is the same story that is told again and again. That and most important is the learning lesson, which is the really important thing. So this person went to this father, and as the stories goes from the unconfirmed sources, is he asked his father that at that point of time he needed 75 lakhs total Indian currency, 75 lakhs rupees, to invest and start his business in share market. And his father was a rich farmer, coffee plantation. They have nothing to do with share market. They don't understand. It was 1970s, 80s era. No one knew what share market is and what 80, probably 1990s era. And they don't knew what the share market is and what the investments and the big thing. They were farmers, basically rich farmers, but farmers, right? They understand coffee, they understand farming, they understand plantations, right? So, but this is how a typical story of majorly family businesses is, when a young kid comes in and they want to start something new, some new startup in totally new different line of business. And here is what he did, something which is marvelous and which is the learning lesson, and this is really important. So his father, and why this is important is because in a family led business there are 3 4 brothers and sisters. Now there is internal jealousy, internal politics in between the brothers and sisters. Whenever someone is going to whenever one of the kid comes in for a huge sum, 75 lakh at that point Indian currency, to a foray in a total unknown different industry. And there is tremendous internal turbulence inside the family, in between the members of the family, the brother, sister, the cousin brothers, the in-laws, and so many other related direct, who are the members of the blood members of the family and have a stake in the family businesses. So there is internal jealousy and politics, and how wonderfully this one tactics have managed it, and that is the learning lesson. So this so again, this person went to this owner, and he asked his father that at that point of time, probably 1980s, I want Indian currency rupees 75 lakhs to start a business in shares and investments. His father, being a rich farmer, said, okay, fine, we'll give you. And he got the seed funding of 75 lakhs. What he did next was the most remarkable thing. If any other person, if you and me went to our father and said, I want a funding of 75 lakhs to invest in a stock market, and our parents give us, what will we do? We'll go and invest the entire 75 lakhs into stock markets, right? But this is not what he did. He did something which was brilliant. What he did, this Cafe Coffee Day founder, as the story goes, he, out of the 75 lakhs, for the 50 lakhs, he bought a real estate. He bought a piece of land, and because the piece of the property, the piece of land, the property rates increases in 5 to 10 years, it becomes double. So whatever, if you got a really good location, in next 5 to 10 years, the property land rates will increase and become double. So out of the 75 lakhs that his father have given him, 50 lakhs, he brought a piece of land, a property, right? Assuming that, in next 5 to 10 years, the prices of the land and real estate will increase, and this piece of land, this 50 lakhs that we have invested in the property right today, will eventually become 1 crore, much more than 75 lakhs. It will become 100 lakhs, much more than 75 lakhs, whatever money you had given me as a seed capital, right? And gave this 50 lakhs property, the land property, as a collateral, as a security to his family. So, it's like what we and you would have done, and the rest 25 lakhs, he went and started doing the shares and investment. So what me and you would have done, what is the learning lesson here is this one tactics. His father gave him 75 lakhs. He convinced his father for 75 lakhs as a seed capital, which he got. Out of the 75 lakhs, for 50 lakhs, he brought a piece of land, a property, assuming that in next 5 to 10 years, the piece of land, the property rates will increase, and in next maybe 6th year, maybe 7th year, by the 10th year, the property rates will be double, and the 50 lakhs that they have invested in the property today would become 100 lakhs or 1 crore eventually over the span of time. And this papers of this property, he gave to his father, the family-led business, that this is a security collateral, as a collateral security, the guarantee, so that if I fail in that 75 lakhs, whatever money you have in the stock market business, then the entire family, as the family-led business, have at least the land and property in their possession, so they can use and sell the land and use it as per their advantage, whatever way they want to. And the rest 25 lakhs that he had, he went ahead and started in the share market and investment and became big, and then he wrote success for a really long period of time, 15-20 years, one successful led, and eventually, so as of now, let's focus on the learning lesson. The learning lesson here is what he did differently. If me and you would have gone for the 75 lakh, we would have invested entire 75 lakh into share market, which is a risky investment. And for a family-led business, because there are a lot of family members who are stakeholders inside that family-led business, there are brothers, sisters, their grandsons, granddaughters, in-laws, and so many others who are directly involved in the family business. There is internal politics, internal jealousy. You need to, and because you are borrowing from your own family, you need to actually first convince and win the confidence of your family members. Not just about your project, but also something as a security, which he did wonderfully. So out of 75 lakhs, he brought 50 lakh rupees worth of land and gave the papers of the land as a security guarantee, as a collateral security to his family. So in case he makes a losses in that share market investment, the family still have the land and property, which eventually over the span of 5-10 years will be double the cost and would have recovered a no profit, no loss on this, on the whatever family money he have borrowed from the family. So that is still they will have a good terms. And this one tactics have shut them out and win the confidence of those brothers, sisters, or those internal family members who might be having internal jealousy or who might be having a disagreement of the father giving 75 lakhs as a seed capital. So this one tactics that he have used the 50 lakh worth of land property as a security guarantee and given it to the father have win that confidence and win that trust factor and satisfy all those brothers and sisters and all the internal family members who had the stake in the family. It also is a brilliant tactics from the simple point of view that in case share markets are very risky, investments are very risky. So in case because share markets are basically electronic or paper assets, or in 1 second you are making millions or you are losing everything, right? But land property on the other hand is compared secure, comparatively enough with a 10-year span. 5 to 10 years is a very secure risk. So this is a brilliant way of again managing your investment and convincing your family. So hope this was a good, very good, strikingly management mantra and my business lesson that I really learned. Considering that every growing kid, whenever a family-led business, the second generation, third generation comes in and they want to do something differently, and they expect the family heads to give them the seed capital. Most often time they fail, and the money, and there is tremendous internal politics and resistance and jealousy between all the family members who are different stakeholders of the family led business. So this is one of the very interesting mantra and lesson that I really learned and was brilliant and struck me for a very long period of time. So hope this was interesting, and let me know your views. Thank you very much.